Black Magic Sorcerer here, back again with another video. It's always fun to do the same video 4 times in a row, just to say something so simple. So, like writing an essay or something, you do your first draft, then your second draft, then your third draft, and I guess your fourth draft is cut down to a smidgen of what you were going to say and cuts right to the point, and that's kind of what I want to do with this sun sphere. I feel like there's 2 elements to it. I feel like there's the element of joy, wealth, not of the material kind, but of abundance of things that come from sunlight, like plants and vegetables and fruit and trees and the animals that flourish because of it. And of course, we flourish because of it. So there is that whole element to this card. And what is the reverse of the sun? Well, the reverse of the sun is the moon to me, but when I think about the reverse of its effects, one of the things that comes to mind is the destructive quality of a ball of fire. So obviously this ball of fire, if it were, within so much of a distance closer to our Earth, we would not even be able to live on it. And that fascinates me to think that this ball of fire is in the sky just perfectly enough away from this planet for it to flourish. That's something that always makes me think that it is a created universe because there's so much thought put into it. So anyway, as I gaze at this card, I also see youth in this doll-like figure. I also see that the sunflowers are kind of ambiguous, I guess you could say. The part that gets me is the horse, the gray horse. So the only thing that I can think when I put my energy into this horse and this gray background is the horse is like a spiritual horse, a dead horse, but a horse that's alive and aware, who is the shadow, so to speak. So if you look at the sun definitely comes down upon the earth, but it also casts shadows, and I think this is the shadow of the sun, and this horse represents its shadow. So the shadow it creates in different positions because of light bouncing off of things, that is this atmosphere here. I see this powerful orange, looks like I want to say tapestry or ribbon. It has a spike going to the top. It's as if it's his banner. It's an orange banner that just is completely, has nothing really to remark on it, but it looks like as if it is his banner and he's touring through happily through the sun, this little imp, whoever he thinks he is. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do one more meditation tomorrow night. Then it will be into the sun gate. So my thinking about the sun gate is I'm going to put this by my front door, and tomorrow make sure that I leave it out in the morning to be charged by the sun, so that by the time I get home and get to it, it is nice and charged with sun energy, and hopefully making it easier to enter this sun gate. So I want to say thank you for everyone who has been tuning in and subscribing lately. I am very fond of this tarot deck, the Mary L. Tarot. I highly recommend it. It is just so in depth, and the art is unique, to say the least. I have to say, her interpretations of each card definitely are a far reach from what Rider Waite's interpretation is. So anyway, get the deck. I think it's a beautiful deck. It comes in a massive box with a massive book, which is right here. It's a nice thick book that has the actual black and white photos and description. I love that. That's so great when you have a bigger book to read through your descriptions, and they're worth reading. They aren't just a bunch of repeated fluff. This book that comes with these actually has some genuine, really, really nice occult knowledge in it. I liken it to the author that wrote that book, Holistic Tarot. Benebell Wen. Yeah, it's the same kind of thinking. It seems like very esoteric, very deep, and it's was really a treat to just read through it and see the detail that's been put into those card definitions. So tomorrow, Charge the Gate. Friday night, boom. It'll be ready, and hopefully I'll be intelligent enough to turn on my camera and actually capture some of this stuff so I don't have to keep rethinking about it later. And dark blessings, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. This Pathworking has been extremely transformative for me. I have lots of cool things coming up to review, like this wonderful book. I'm going to pronounce it Skythane by A.A. Morin. I highly recommend this for any Niners who definitely take it seriously. And if you like that kind of material and you like Order of Nine Angles, I think this will be a book that will please you just as much as Niles. So I will review that in depth later. Dark blessings, my friends. Thank you so much for all of the just support, the comments, the people that you have allowed me to help you, and your feedback on how I've helped you. That helps me so much to stay grounded and to keep doing what I'm doing here at this channel. So please send me all your requests, your questions, anything that you feel is pertinent to the craft. And my God, thank you so much. Dark blessings.